Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firmo en las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Despacito.
You lean towards more the Mexican or the Cuban?
I feel like I'm pretty neutral, honestly. Like, hablo así, no tengo acento.
Okay, yeah. Igual.
Right?
Yeah. You're pretty neutral.
Because I feel like Cuban is on one extreme and Mexican is on one. So I feel like with both my parents, I have a pretty...
Of like, habla español. You know, because a lot of people from Latin America are obviously watching you right now. Spain, hopefully.
Podemos hacer la entrevista en español si tú quieres.
So now we're going to do the whole interview in Spanish. You ready?
Okay, perfecto.
Entonces hay una canción que me encantó. No,
I was following.
She's like...
No, pero ¿qué quieres decirle a todos tus fanáticos, a la gente linda que te apoya de toda Latinoamérica, de España?
Mi gente latina, los quiero muchísimo. Y ya quiero regresar a México, a Brasil, a donde ustedes estén. Si me quieren ahí, yo voy, te prometo. Y los quiero muchísimo. Gracias por su lealtad y por su apoyo. ¡Mua! Los quiero.
She said she loves everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And she also gave out her number for the Spanish guy.
He stays out of drama and he's just very... he just cares about people. You can just tell.
And in his album, he has a little Spanish record in there. He said he got inspired when he was in Spain.
Yeah.
So that's super cool. Also, a lot of questions that we're getting on Facebook Live and Twitter. Two things. When does your album drop? And is there a tour being planned? And who would you take?
So as far as the tour, I can't say anything, but I'm definitely going to be going on the road. Okay. Soon.
Dun,
Pronto.
dun, dun.
And what was the first question?
Yeah, when does the album drop?
Oh, September.
Okay, cool.
Around September.
Who would you want to take?
Sorry, I just needed a high five. Sometimes I just need one.
Hispanic Heritage Month, Septiembre.
Yes! I didn't know that.
That's why you're dropping it there.
Wow. Yes, exactly.
It's a celebration.
So I feel like I'm definitely going to, for sure this year, I'm going to have like a full-on Spanish collaboration because it's my goal. And so it's going to happen this year. But there's definitely a lot of Spanish influence on the album, like Havana. Yeah. I did one song with Pharrell that's called Sangria Wine, which is really cool.
All this Spanish talk. Do you want to be with a Spanish man?
Oh my God, yes.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I actually, before like in my 20s, I definitely want to move to Madrid for like a year.
Oh, that would be amazing.
So like legit Spanish from Spain.
I would be open to any
Latinoamérica.
Okay.
But I do love cool.
And I love that Pharrell, like, you know, he's been doing a lot of endeavoring into like Latin beats and working a lot with J Balvin.
Oh my God, that song is so good. That's my favorite
song.
About? Mami, con tu body, este party. You know that song, right?
Yeah,
Safari is so good.
Safari is really good. If you haven't caught it, it's really good with
So
J
dope.
Balvin. And you work with J Balvin as well and Pitbull.
Yeah.
Down in Cuba with Hey Ma.
Yeah, well, we filmed it in Miami, but there's this
It made
part,
it look like Cuba. I was like, this is real.
I know, dude.
I wish you would have been there.
There's this part of Miami, and it's called Española Way, and it looks exactly like Cuba. And it was really fun. That's also something that was really cool because I love, you know, I've always loved Pitbull, and J Balvin is, I feel like, he's really killing it right now and making just... Grandma did a Spanish translation of I Have Questions.
She did?
She's probably watching this right now.
Hola, abuelita.
Hola, abuelita.
Hola.
She did the whole thing, and she did it on Microsoft Word because there's a lot of translations in Spanish that aren't
the same.
That aren't like they're not necessarily the same. They don't really make sense sometimes. You know what I mean?
You like Google Translate, you're like...
And my grandma, she just like called me, and she was in her room, and she was like, "Mira, quiero que revises esto para que lo postes," because there's, you know, a lot of translations that don't make sense or whatever. And she had tengo preguntas, and she basically did the whole thing. I just thought it literally made my day. I
spoke to your
love my grandma,
grandmother,
and I know she's
too.
watching this right now. So hi.
Yeah.
Do you have plans to record it in Espanol, maybe?
I'm not sure about that song because I feel like I'm just not sure how that vibe would be. But I definitely want to, from now on,